Okay, I had a subscriber ask me about how I had my camera mount set up going, and I thought, hey, that would make a great video. So today I'm going to show you how to do the camera mount out of PVC fittings. Here's the parts that you're going to need. We'll need a 1-inch cap, a 1-inch pipe, a 1-inch coupling, a 1-inch to 3/4 reducer bushing, 3/4 inch PVC pipe, a 3/4 inch T, another piece of 3/4 inch pipe, and another reducer bushing, and then a longer piece of 3/4 inch PVC. You'll also need a 1-inch stainless steel bolt, and it's going to be a 1/4 inch, 1/4 size, and a nut to go with it, preferably with a nylon insert, so it'll be a stop nut, so it'll stay in place once you put it in. And then also for your mount, this style cap as well. I'll go over that here in a little bit. As far as glue, a little bit of primer if you have it's fine, but that's not essential for what we're doing since we're not doing plumbing work. PVC glue, a can of spray foam, and last but not least, electrical tape. Here is a list of the parts you will need. Okay, first thing we're going to do is drill a hole in our fitting, and the trick is finding the exact center of the fitting so you can drill your hole exactly in the center, because if you get it off center, your camera is going to be tilted a little bit one way or the other. So to find the center, I'm going to put it here and just hold my Sharpie in position and try to spin it, which will kind of give me an idea of roughly where the center is. And so now I know more or less where to drill my hole. Okay, I'm going to take my drill press and drill a hole through the middle. And the drill press isn't essential, but it sure helps. But you can make it do with a regular drill if you've got a hand drill. And the trick is getting it right in the middle. Okay, now I have my hole. Now we just need to put our bolt through the hole from the inside and put on our nut and lock it down with a wrench, 2 wrenches actually. And this will be our mount for the camera. And you'll have to have a tripod mount for your camera. In my case with the GoPro, for some reason GoPros don't come with tripod mounts, so I had to purchase that separately. But you can screw, this is the same screw that goes with the standard tripod, so you can screw that or any camera with a standard tripod mount onto it. Now all you have to do is glue together all your pieces in the order shown. For flotation purposes, we're going to fill our tubes with the spray foam. So, put some in there, and it will expand. And might have got a little too much in that one, but anyway, this will keep water from getting into the tubes, and will allow it to float in case your camera falls out or gets loose. And I might add, it's very important that you have eye protection when you do this, because if this stuff gets in your eyes, that's probably the end of that eye, because it's nasty stuff. So wear some gloves and wear eye protection and let that dry for a few minutes, and then you're almost done. Okay, now you have your little handle and your floating handle for your camera, and at this point, if you want to paint it to make it look pretty, this would be a good time to paint it. And then I would test it out, put it in some water, and see if your camera actually floats or not, because you definitely want it to float with this setup right here. If it does not, you've got some flotation in here with the spray foam, but if it doesn't float, you can add like a pool noodle or some pipe insulation, just cut it and wrap it around there, and then with your electric tape, you can wrap it up, and that will definitely keep it floating and give you something to hang on to. So here it is all complete, and the idea is you can put this in a rod holder or however you want to on your kayak, attach it to it, and have it either behind your seat or wherever you want it. And to take the camera off, all you do is wiggle on and wiggle off. When you wiggle it on like that, you can pull and pull, and that thing will not come off. But if you wiggle it, it'll work its way on and off. And that's the trick on this. So you can put that up above you, behind you, go down from above. Or the reason I have this other fitting is sometimes I want to get an underwater shot. So I can pull this off, put it like that, and then put this down underwater, and I can get the right angle underwater to get a picture of a shot of a fish or a rig or whatever. So that gives me flexibility on what I'm doing with it. And then when I get done with that, I just put it back here. You can also take this off if you just want to do hand shots. You've got a handle, a real convenient handle to get a good shot just holding it. So you've got versatility, and that's what I like about this setup. And like I said, it should float, but I would say test it before. Don't assume it's going to float until you've tested it to make sure that it floats. And also on mine, I put it in a rod holder, and this is skinnier than your average rod butt. So what I'll do on mine is I'll get some electrical tape and start wrapping in a couple of places here and get it just so it's snug in the holder, because with the rocking of the kayak, if it's not snug, it'll be kind of wiggling back and forth, and that'll throw off your video. But I'll, in a couple different places, get it that way so I can put it down in a rod holder and it'll be nice and snug and firm. This is another option for mounting your camera. If you get this type of fitting with the flat bottom, you can bolt that anywhere to your cooler, your crate, to the body of your kayak, and then boom, you've got a mount. You can stick this there as well and have it easy access, maybe even just a place to put it when you're not using it, and safely out of the way so it doesn't fall overboard. Well, that's how I made my camera mount. I hope this video was helpful and helps you to get some great shots of your fishing adventures. Feel free to comment and subscribe.